When I say Patagonia, what do you think of? If you'd asked me 1 month ago, I instantly would have thought of these fleece jackets. But that's not what I was referring to. Patagonia is the home to over 2 million people living in South America. Did you know that this is where Patagonia was located? Let alone that Patagonia is a location? What if I'd asked about Germany or France? That would have been easier, right? This trend exists in part due to the dominant ideology and popularity of traveling to European countries. However, over the past 15 years, due to globalization and improving technologies, an emergent ideology has taken root, which has expanded American international travel to include more remote locations. One such remote location is the Middle East. According to the U.S. Office of Travel and Tourism, in 2000, less than 500,000 Americans traveled there, but by 2016, that number quadrupled to over 2 million. Similarly, in the same time span, travel to Asia has increased by 21% and Africa by 52%. In 2000, 37% of Americans who traveled abroad chose to travel to Europe. However, by 2016, that number was 17%. Therefore, as more Americans begin to travel abroad, they are choosing more remote locations and lessening the dominant ideology of only traveling to Europe. So what I would like to explore is, why is this shift occurring? First off, a main contributor is technology. Over the past 15 years, technology has transformed our world and also our travel. Everything from digital maps to online booking sites and travel blogs have made people be able to gain more confidence about what to expect from remote locations. Growing up, my mom and I used to go to AAA to buy physical maps and travel books. But now, with the excess of information online, travel and booking is so much more streamlined and efficient. As such, people are more willing to stray away from the typical locations and choose more remote international travels. While in an unfamiliar location, tools such as Google Translate and Google Maps enable communication and travel to be much easier. Thus, language barrier and unfamiliarity play a smaller role in inhibiting people from choosing more remote locations. Technology in itself promotes international travel. The expansion of travel blogs and social media advertise and make people aware of more remote locations. Instaculture in itself challenges people to find the most exciting, unique experiences, and as such, it challenges people to go beyond the typical sightseeing places. But travel isn't just for the glory and excitement, but another contributing factor is the logistics of young adults having less commitments. Over the past 40 years, as showcased here by the U.S. Census Bureau, Americans are getting married at a later age. As a result, young adults have more spending money and less commitment to kids, which gives them more flexibility and opportunities to travel. Also, people are traveling for the goal of visiting family and friends abroad. As showcased here by the U.S. Census Bureau, as immigration continues to grow in the United States, there's more international travel in order for them to go home and visit family and friends from their native homes. Even though this shift is emergent, it still affects American values and culture by making us more globally minded. Only through international travel can Americans gain a better understanding of other cultures in order to make more efficient and appropriate foreign policies. As a world superpower, it is an obligation for Americans to continue to develop this shift in order to promote and understand other nations. This challenge is hidden within the appeal of traveling to these beautiful locations throughout our world. There are so many people, cultures, and places